highlights the fact that Anthony Davis has 17 first quarter points, but you see they're working on the right shoulder of AD.
Yeah,
so make sure
keep an eye on that.
Out for that.
Boy, Jakar has been jumping out of the gym to start this game.
Yeah,
he missed 6 with a concussion first 10 days in May. So it's been a revolving door as some come back, others leave for Indiana. They've got to get Sabonis healthy if they're going to have any chance at all. Lakers working the perimeter. Kuzma, there he is, driving into the lane, throwing it up, not going to get it. Montrez. Well, there's the hero of a couple of games, Wesley Matthews, who's in for the Lakers. Underneath, again, doing work is Harrell with Charlotte, and they each have 2 games left, and the Wiz are just a half game back. So it's a scramble, obviously, going on in the East. While we have a moment, here's a quick. Stu, what about that run that Washington has put on late in the year? 16-6 to get into the
all-around guy like Russell Westbrook, who has just been on an absolute tear.
Past the Big O for the most all-time. Montrez going to the cup. Boy, he's got
points in the paint for the Lakers.
Again, Indy gives up the most paint points. They score the 3rd most. That's a scoop and a score. He looks like an all-star today. And here come the Pacers. They wrap up their home schedule today. They have a game tomorrow night in Tampa. They got to go all the way to Tampa. Lay it up and in. The smallest guy on the floor, and that is T.J. McConnell.
And all of a sudden, all the momentum is with the Pacers.
That's a good move by McConnell. 26 minutes against Houston. And LeBron's about to check back in for the Lakers. There he is.
The Lakers have a game tomorrow, the last game of the regular season. And as I was mentioning earlier, they need their starters to get his the three-point shooter up to 44%. So starting to feel good.
Enjoy the things you love with a nice cold Pepsi. Stock up on Pepsi today at your local retailer. Pepsi. That's what I like.
Back to 6.
Again, Laker fans, Lakers could end up 6th in the West or in the play-in. Still in play. But the most important one is they're watching their players healthy on the court. Whoa! Horton Tucker has 5 of them. So is LeBron, count it, and 1. Just gliding through the air with the great and back the other way. Little miscommunication, but Caris LeVert will hold on to it. Going to pull up from about 10 versus cousin Eddie LeVert of the OJs. LeBron back to the basket. Thought about going baseline. Instead, it's Wesley Matthews launching. Lakers are 4 for 11 from downtown. Coming up on the halfway mark of the 2nd quarter. And the Pacers match the Lakers now with their 4th 3 of the game.
Wow, cut that 11-point lead just about in half. 2 quick trips, all it takes.
LeVert acquired from Brooklyn as part of that 4-team James Harden deal. Wound up here in Indy. LeBron tries the triple. Nothing but blue jerseys there to take control of the carom. LeVert skipping into the front court. He looks to attack, tried to scoop it. There's a save, and they'll kind of reorganize things. Matthews tripped up, nearly ran into Goga. LeVert, that's a tough shot. Not for him, I guess. Nothing but net. Timeout. Lakers.
So one
position. Others are saying, I support Mr. Trudell because that's a harsh sauce that they've got going on at St. Elmo's. I'm not definitely disagreeing. Here is LeVert. It's just funny watching Mike. Here is LeVert over LBJ. Dre Drum's got a rebound. He does that better than anything else. Led the league numerous times. Again, if the Lakers tie Portland, Portland owns the tiebreaker. That's why Portland would get the 6th seed on its way from distance. Rebound, Andre Drummond.
Lakers turning it over 2 trips in a row. See if they can get a shot attempt on this trip.
Backing up is AD. Touch pass, corner, KCP. Got to get a bounce, and it won't. Up, over, and out. 49-46.
Up,
4.5
over, and
minutes.
still up.
Yeah.
Stuck between the back of the backboard and the shot clock.
Going to get the broomstick to try to get it out of there. Frank Vogel. Well, it's gone from up there. Again, the Lakers coming off of a 3-0 homestand. They've won 3 in a row for the first time since early March. They've lost 3 in a row on the road. They're
Set that up pretty well because LeBron acted like he wants just going to back it out and take the big on one-on-one, and then all of a sudden he says, let me throw it up to you, AD. And AD tried to convert while in the air, but gets fouled, but will go to the line and shoot a pair. Anthony Davis, 17.6 rebounds and a steal.
Boy, a handful of Lakers were listed as questionable coming into the game, and it's nice to see all of them on the floor. I haven't seen it in a while. Mike talked about it right at the beginning. Just limited minutes with this starting lineup recently.
The only one that was listed and we haven't seen probably is Caruso.
Yeah, AC, they're gonna make sure want that thing lingering. And if you don't need Alex, I mean, you always
Kind of hard
need
to
him,
play.
want him.
Try to hard to play the game of basketball, especially when your feet aren't right.
Caruso means so much, not only as another ball handler and somebody who can set things up, but such a great defensive player for the Laker team. And there's Alex again, just biding his time. The Caruso.